Hello everyone and welcome to today's video. So as all of you know that the non-audited return filing date is coming really very close. Okay. So let's try to understand some of the tips to save taxes. How can you use this deduction, income based deductions or investment based deduction to pay low tax and actually manage your income and manage your tax well. So let's start this. So what we'll cover in today's video is deductions related to section 80C. Who all can claim this? It can be claimed by an individual or a HUF. Any taxable assessee who is registered as an individual or a HUF can claim this deduction under section 80C. What basically section 80C is? Section 80C covers majority of the investment based tax exemptions. Now the question will come, how investment based tax exemption? So basically this is classified such because over here you get to invest somewhere, and basis that investment value, whatever you have invested, that investment value will be allowed as a deduction from your gross total income. Okay, so this not only helps you reduce tax but also helps you earn some good interest on your invested funds. Coming to the first one is the provident fund. Provident fund basically will have two types, that is employee EPF, employee provident fund, and the next one will be PPF. PPF is generally available for each one of us. You can go to your bank account and get a PPF account open. When it comes to EPF, that is employee provident fund, this is only available to the salaried employees as per their CTC structure. So PPF, again, this is an investment that will help you build a corpus which you can use during the time of your retirement, and this corpus will accumulate both your contribution as well as the interest upon it. Okay, so the interest somewhere on PPF is that is available today around about is close to 7.5% or close to 8%, but not 8% as well. So this, along with the safer investment, is providing you a good opportunity to create a good corpus for your retirement or for your children's marriage or for your children's education. So PPF has a lock-in period of 15 years. If you start investing today, you will have to accumulate this fund till 15 years. Definitely, there are options available to liquidate this in between, but only in those particular circumstances. In case the contributor who is actually paying in this PPF is no more, then his nominee will get the money in case he becomes deceased, in case he or she becomes physically disabled. So there are few categories, few conditions based on which that can be even withdrawn premature. The next one is the equity linked savings scheme, ELSS. So these are nothing but the category of mutual fund that basically allows you to invest in equity units. Along with this mutual fund, they not only offer you the best return in ATC section, but they also offer you a deduction with your income. Okay, so over here you get the liquidity of 3 years. Basically, when I say liquidity of 3 years, it actually means that you will have to keep this fund as locked in for 3 years. This is the lowest lock-in period in complete section ATC. Otherwise, it's 5 years, 15 years, 7 years, 9 years, and all of that. But when it comes to ELSS, this is the lowest lock-in period and providing the highest rate of return on an average when compared the overall asset class. So equity linked savings scheme also helps you get exposure to the market returns. Why? Because over here the units will be considered from the stock exchange, the market as such directly, and these are provided with a lock-in period of 3 years. You cannot withdraw them prior to that. Next one is the tax saving fixed deposit. So over here, the lock-in period is 5 years. You can get this FD open with your bank account, whichever is your primary or secondary bank account. You can go to your branch and get this open. This is generally for 5 years. You have to get the FD classified as my tax saving fixed deposit, and the bank people, the staff there will actually help you open that. Next comes the life insurance policy premium. So this basically is nothing but my term life insurance or life insurance premium that I pay. This premium is not an investment, but this is no less than an investment as well. This actually is an investment for your family in case something happens to you. So this Particular expense should not be considered as expense but a security deposit that you are paying to a company to provide financial stability to your family in case you are not there. Okay, so this is in particular is not a investment, but yeah, it's also not less than an investment. And yes, this is a very crucial thing which every income earning person of a family should have to secure his or her family's future in case of his or her unavailability in future course of time due to some sudden circumstances. Coming to the miscellaneous one, the last few that are there. So ATC also includes the principal amount repayment against home loans. In case you have taken any home loan from a bank, home again is an investment. So if you have taken a loan to acquire a home, so any loan repayment has two components. One is principal, the other is interest. So the principal component which you are paying against that loan in the monthly installment. So see, if you are paying a monthly EMI of say 1 lakh rupees, okay. So that 1 lakh is a combination of both principal and interest. So whatever is the principal component that will be allowed as a deduction from ATC. Next is Sukanya Samriddhi Yojana. This is for the parents who can open account again with their bank similar to PPF, but this is only available for the parents who have a girl child. This basically is allowing the parents to create a corpus for the girl child's education, higher education, or for her marriage. So again, this has some locking period, and this has a higher rate of interest compared to PPF as well. So this has interest rate of close to 8.5, 8.75 percentage per annum. Next comes the NSC. So these are national savings certificates which you can take from post offices. Though these are not in trend right now, but yeah, definitely these were considered as ATC deductions and investment priority in your parents' age, or maybe somewhere around 1900s, 1950s. This generation used to actually consider NSC as the investment source and as a deduction source as well. Next comes the senior citizen savings scheme. So this basically again has a condition to be the assessee should be fall under the category of senior citizen. Then only this SCSS scheme can be availed. So I hope that all of you were able to understand this investment based deduction under section 80C, multiple pros and cons related to it, the time period required, the lockdown period that is there, and the interest rate which you can earn basis this investment. So definitely no one should skip this deduction under section 80C. Why? Because it will allow you to grow your money in an investment, and it will also allow you to take a deduction from your gross total taxable income, helping in turn to pay less tax and also grow your money. So this has a double-edged advantage which nobody should miss. So I'll end this video with a brief and very good quote that I personally like, that an investment in knowledge pays the best interest. Okay, so all these investment that we discussed before are definitely important, but self upskill, investing in your own knowledge, in your own training, in your own personal enhancement is the best investment, and the interest that will help you on, no investment in the world can actually help you on that much. Okay, so stay focused, keep learning, and do upskill yourself. With this I'll end my video. Thanks.